Yo, what's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a dual deck profile. First I'm going to be doing my Inzektor build, which is going to be shitty in about 8 days and counting, but that's alright. Basically what I have here is my Inzektor build, and let me AZ it if it's not already. Okay, it is. So I'm just going to go right into it. 1 Blackluster Soldier, because I got 3 Valor, and it's really easy to discard Valor. Like, really easy. And then got 3 Centipede, 3 Dragonfly, 1 Gigamantis, standard, 3 Hornet, standard, and then 2 Hopper. I like Hopper at 2. It's pretty consistent, and it works with the Hornet, and it's just a good card to have overall. Sand again, it can search out Dragonfly, Hornet, can even search out Valor if I need it, or whatever, or even Tour Guide. So it's a good card. 3 Tour Guide. Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Foolish Burial, Heavy Storm. Foolish Burial is really good for BLS, and it's good for dumping Hornet. 2 Zed Caliber, obviously, is a great card. Gets 1 from your graveyard to your hand. Monster Reborn. 3 MST. 2 Call of the Haunted for getting stuff back, because it happens. 3 Safe Zone, I'm running a Safe Zone build, so obviously 3 Safe Zone. Solemn Brigade, and 2 Toriano Tribute. And so yeah, that's about it. Pretty standard as far as the most part goes, except you know, you can have a Safe Zone build, or you might not, whatever, but I do run 2 Call of the Haunted and 2 Toriano, so that's kind of new for some decks. I like to kind of play offensively with them, and I think Toriano is a really offensive card, and Call of the Haunted helps me get my Dragonfly back, get my whatever back I need, so it's a great card. My side deck, it's kind of I just made it in a second side deck. 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, which is retarded. I don't even know, I wasn't even thinking when I put this in here since it counters myself, but, you know. Genius. I think I'm going to put in Light Imprisoning Mirror. 2 Royal Decree. 2 Chain Disappearance for other Inzektors. This is funny. If I summon this, if I summon my own creature, and then I can chain this and banish mine, but it banishes all of theirs from their deck, but only one of mine. That's kind of funny. So yeah, it's a good card. Also, it's good against Samurai. 2 Forbidden Lance. Great card, enough said. 2 Defige for everything. This card's freaking great. Especially against Dark Worlds, it just completely fucks them up. 2 Spirit Reaper for stalling. Certain decks are really hard to get past this. So yeah. Cyber Dragon. What's not the love? So yeah, that's about it. Extra deck standard. Just a bunch of 3 stars. And now I'm going to go into my... Sorry, I have a bunch of 6 Samurai. My 6 Samurai changed a lot since I did it. So, that's why I'm doing dual. One second. Okay, so this is a new Samurai build. This is more consistent than my other one. It's really a great deck. It's my favorite deck and my best deck so far. It beats everything in the butt. Got 2 Elder, Asceticism target. 2 Grandmaster. I've thought about putting this to 1, but I want consistency and opening hand. What I mean by that is, it might be a dead draw, but it's more of a dead draw at 1 because I have less consistency in my first hand. So by actually running 2, it's going to be less of a dead draw, which is kind of weird, but yeah, it's true. 3 Kagamusha, Tuner, Enishi. I actually didn't run this card until very recently because I didn't realize how good its effect was. Because I always like read it kind of weird. I noticed that this is a spell speed 2, so that's freaking ridiculous. That means as long as you have another Samurai on the field and 2 in the grave, someone summons a monster, yeah, I'm returning it to hand. Peace out. It's like a compulse. You can even do it twice per turn if you have enough people in your graveyard. It's ridiculous. 3 Kageki. I've run 3 because a lot of people run 2, a lot of people run 1 because they think it's a Valor target. Kill yourself. It doesn't even matter. Like, so you Valor it, then what? Then you just wasted a Valor, and sure, you got an open target with Kageki, but, you know, Samurai spam the field. So, you kill my Kageki, that's okay, I got a Kizan and Kagamusha in hand, good luck. So, it's just kind of pointless to do that. Also, it's a 2,000 brick wall, so it's really good if you're in the hole or whatever, and let's say you got a Monster Reborn, or you got a Reinforcement in the army. and someone has 1900 attack, you can just set him and you're good. 3 Kizan, standard, and a Zanji. Zanji's great for getting over anything. You just need an asceticism and bam, they're gone. 3 asceticism, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Gateway, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Heavy Storm. The Search Engine, which is Reinforcement, and 2 Shein Smoke Signal. 3 Six Samurai United, and the newest addition to my deck, which is freaking amazing and underrated, like, to death. This card is freaking crazy. It saved me, like, in 10 duels, and it OTK, I OTK with it if I get it. Like, this is like Gateway, but better. Because, think about it, okay? Here's my strategy behind this card. If I get it in my first hand, it's not a dead draw, and here's why. Let's say I have Kageki and Kagemusha, or anything really. It doesn't really matter. This will work with any cards that I have. So let's say I only have 1, obviously, because it would be a dead draw if it was any more than that. But let's say I get an opening hand. I have Kagemusha and Kageki. I synchro for Shien. They kill Shien. I have 3 engrave. I'm fucked. I activate Back to the Wall. Get Shien. Get Kageki. Get Kagemusha, sync 5 for Ally of Justice Catastor, for Natura Beast, for whatever I need, and I can come back and win with that. What people don't understand is that, yeah, you have to pay 7,900 life points potentially, but people don't realize that you do choose when to use it. It's not like you're forced to use the cost. You choose when you want to use the card. So if you don't want to pay that much life points, don't frickin' use the card. It's not a big deal. It's frickin' awesome. And on another situation, not even just to save you, for OTKing. Let's say you got Kageki and Kagemusha on the field, sync 5 for Shien, 2,500, but then they have, like, I don't know, 3,500 life points. Back to the Wall, Kageki back, GG. It's a game. It's just a fucking great card, and I can't even express it enough how good this card is. It's just so underrated, and nobody uses it, so it's a good surprise, and it's just great. It's also good at top deck. It's like the best card in the world to top deck. You top deck this, and you're like dying, and you have 1 card in your hand, you set Back to the Wall, and let's say you have just enough life points to survive 1 more attack, or even if you don't, it doesn't really matter. They attack you, end turn, they have a 1 monster set, Back to the Wall, you fucking swarm the field with 5 samurai, and they're just like, what? So yeah, it's actually really interesting, and it's really good if you have low life points anyways. So yeah, that's my reasoning behind that. It's a good card, and I love it, and I'm not going to ever get rid of it, because I understand its potential. Just try playing with it, and you'll see what I mean. It's ridiculous. But it's only good at 1. Call of the Haunted helps me come back. These 2 cards I just mentioned are my replacement for Double-Edged Sword Technique, because I mean, it's a good card. It really is, but it just has its drawbacks, and it does open up OTKs. But, you know, Back to the Wall is just better for more situations. Yeah, the cost kind of sucks, but it's still better in my opinion. I would fit it if I had room, but I just don't. 2 Compulse gets rid of XYZ and Synchro. It's one of the best traps in the game. Fiendish Chain, the best trap in the game. People need to learn to chain this to monster effects. People don't play this card right. You want to chain this to monster effects. So, like, you activate MST, and they somehow negate it with their monster effect. You chain Fiendish Chain to that monster. The original MST goes through, and they can't attack. So your MST goes through because of Fiendish Chain. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous card, and it prevents attacks. 2 Musakani. I used to run 1. I used to run 0. Then I went to 1. Then I went to 2. Really just opening hand consistency. This is a really good card. If you have Samurai on the field, then it's like this is the only card in the entire game that can just like laugh at the Solemn Brigade. Like, oh, warning. Yeah, okay. I've Musakani Magmata. Good luck. So yeah, Solemn Brigade and Starlight Road. This is another new card. I'm not sure about this yet. I mean, I might swap this out with Double Edge. I'm not sure yet. But the reasoning behind this card is this. We swarm the field. So one of our biggest weaknesses as samurai players is that mass destruction. Mass destruction is huge, and it rapes our souls in, especially first turn, because we first turn explode sometimes. So we first turn explode, we have Starlight Road, it protects us, and our back row, because we have solid back rows too. So Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, they wreck us. So we need to have Starlight Road, I think. I think that's a great addition, because you get a Stardust and it negates, so it's great. I was thinking either Starlight Road or 3 Dark Bribe, and, whoops, I think Starlight Road sounds a little bit better than running 3 Dark Bribe, because then they draw and everything, and it sucks. And it's not really single destruction that kills us, it's multiple destruction that kills us. So yeah, side deck I'm not even going to go over right now, except for Grand Mole, great card to side deck, just saying, and 3 Squire. That's if they start siding Change's appearance, I say fuck you, got another tuner. And then the rest are standard. Standard, 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 standard. New card, awesome. This card opens up OTKs. You need to run this card if you're running Samurais. MX Saber Invoker. Let's say you got a Kizan and 2 Kukeki. XYZ Invoker. Special summon another Kizan. Overlay for Heroic or Maestroke or Plate Armor Ninja. Or Shien. Acid Golem for beating the hell out of people, and Zen Mates. That's it. Peace out. The video's too long.